Wow, I can't believe we're here. We're doing a part 2 of my decluttering makeup collection. I'm excited to do this again, honestly, because I didn't realize I still have some stuff that I don't use, and I am happy to do another one. I think it's so nice for overall space and collection for possibly new things, which of course is probably the case for the most part. Let's start with brushes. I have this Sephora concealer brush that was part of a collection, and I have a ton of concealer brushes, so I didn't feel like I really needed this anymore. Why did I buy the entire collection? I don't know. I just wanted to see what it was like. If I have a small concealer brush like this, I mainly use it for spot concealing, and I didn't really use it for that, so getting rid of this. I have this Morphe M438 brush. If I used it, I would have to clean it, and I just thought it was such a hassle, but this brush is amazing. I just didn't have the patience to clean it excessively, and that's what it needed, and it's just not one of my favorite things to collect. I have this Sephora collection blush brush. I have so many blush brushes now. I used it for its main purpose for powder, but I didn't really grab it as much as I wanted to, and I kind of used this for travel mainly. And I bought a Hourglass travel brush set, which I am in love with. I'm so happy I purchased it. I'm just gonna downsize my collection a little bit and just get rid of this. I have this Rose Ink highlighter brush. I don't really see myself stippling my highlighter on my face. I just feel like it kind of moves the rest of my makeup. Next is this Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush. I think this was kind of similar to how I washed it. I just didn't grab it as much, and then I think I tried it like for concealer. It's just not a good brush for spot concealing, and especially for the size, like it's mainly for me is to spot conceal. So I didn't love using this, and I think also cleaning it was an issue. I still see so many makeup artists use this, but I have blush blindness and a little bit of a heavy hand. And it's mainly because I want to do makeup quickly and efficiently, and this is just really light, and I can see if I wanted to take my time applying blush with this brush, but I didn't feel like on an everyday basis I used it often, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Last brush is this Morphe M433 brush. I had the same issue after I washed it. It was not the same. It was a really good brush. Like, I think this was one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes, but after the wash, it was just kind of like a regular brush to me. So it wasn't something I grabbed for as often. And then also, I don't wear eyeshadow that often, and so it would just kind of sit, and I was afraid that the white would stain because of the shadows, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Next is highlighter and blush, and I have this Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm, and I kept this for a while because I loved the color. I don't wear eyeshadow that often. Ever since I started wearing lash extensions, I just don't love to put a bunch of sparkles on my eyelid. I just been keeping it in case I wanted to wear it, but I have not been touching it. Next is this Jouer Hydrate Set Powder. I've used this quite a bit, and I liked it for a while. I just think it's a bit old now and served its purpose. Next is this Mario blush in Mellow Mauve, and I think it has a bit of that residue on top, which I don't love. Next is the Sephora highlighter in the color Sparkling Honey, and this has that weird residue on top of the powder. I think it happens because of your oils from your brushes, and so putting it on like this kind of product would ruin it. And so I think that's what happened, and I just haven't used it since. I know some products don't have that issue, so whenever I see it, I'm just like, that product is basically no good to me. Let's do eyeshadow next, and I am extremely, extremely sad to be parting ways with this. This was my first Chanel eyeshadow that I purchased, and it's just kind of old now. I used a decent amount, well, tried to at least, and it just kind of dried relatively quick in the pot, so I just kept it for memories, but now I think it's time to get rid of it, and I gotta see if they have a new one. like not this color, but just like this product in general, because I feel like I haven't seen it. I've mostly seen powdered eyeshadow. I hope that they have something similar to this, because that would be amazing. It is the e.l.f. Brow Lift Gel, and it's just translucent. I haven't felt the need to really brush my brows back, kind of just leave it alone, and it's been working out for me, so I just wanted to get rid of this because I'm not really using it. Back to eyeshadow, this MAC Last Dance Dazzle Shadow. Just a really pretty sparkly pink. Just again, more sparkles, don't really use it. This was a testament to how much I loved sparkle eyeshadow. This is the Hourglass Shattered Light Foil Eyeshadow. Absolutely loved the Hourglass eyeshadows when they came out. It was so exciting for me. I had it in like 3 different colors, and I was waiting for a time to use them, but I just haven't. I have this Merit Solo Shadow in Mid-Century, and I kind of just stopped using this because after I dipped into it, it turned into this color, and I just saw that as a sign to not use it anymore. Last eyeshadow is this MAC Longwear Paint Pot in Art Therapy. This was super opaque. I thought it was gonna be, for some reason, a little bit lighter than what it actually is, and it was gonna go wonderfully under my eyeshadow, but this is the actual color. You'll see it on my eyelid, and I just never used it because it was just so pigmented. So I definitely did not use that. Next is face products. I have this Tom Ford concealer. It is not my shade, and I don't know why I try to make it work, and it did for a little while, but then I was like, why am I even trying to make a concealer work for me? That's not even my real shade. So I felt like it was taking space in my collection. And then I'm so sad about this, but it had to be done. I am getting rid of this Makeup Forever HD face sculpting palette. I prefer a very heavy concealer over using a palette like this, and it's just not easy to pack for travels or anything. Like a concealer tube is a lot easier, and I used it a few times, but I'm just not really into being creative with my makeup these days. Like I just like what works for me. I know each color is something different for, like, I don't know, some type of underpainting or anything really. Like it's just kind of like something creative and fun, but I did not grab it. Next is this Tatcha Silk Canvas Little Pump Primer, and I think this is just expired. I just don't necessarily love to put extra layer of like a serum, which goes to this one. Like this is a moisture infusion serum from MAC, and I'll always have my skincare and like sunscreen on and everything before I go into my makeup room and apply makeup. And if I already have sunscreen on, I feel like it's weird to put a serum on top. So I felt like this was like always in my makeup room. I never really looked for it, grabbed it to put on top, but I did love it for a while. Like I just started kind of falling off of adding more things to my face if I didn't need it. Next is another MAC product. It is the Fix Plus, and I think this is just expired. I kept buying more and more face mist, and I kind of just put this on the back of my collection and just never really touched it, and I kept using the new ones that I bought. So that's my fault. But this was so good for a good time, and I just felt like it expired. And I'm also saying goodbye to this YSL Bare Look tint. I just don't think this is my color anymore. And then also, for some reason, this felt heavy on my skin. I don't know why. Like it's supposed to be super lightweight, but after like all the experiences I've had using this, I would apply powder on top and it would just feel like I had way more makeup than I needed. I used it for a while and I did love it. I loved how it made my skin just so even. And I think this was probably one of the products that I tried, and I realized how much I love a good skin tint. And I loved these tinted moisturizers. They're so good, but I just felt like it took a little bit more time, especially on the days that I don't really feel like wearing makeup. This is what I'm supposed to be using. but I found it's way quicker to apply concealer on blemishes that I actually want to hide. These products were pretty light coverage, so I would have to go back in with a concealer and brighten up a little bit under my eyes, and I have to go back on red spots, and I just didn't grab it as much. Last category, we have lip products, of course, because that is where I flood most of my collection in. And I am so sad to say bye to my Chanel lip blushes. I have been holding on to these ever since I heard that they were gonna get discontinued, and they were right. I have not seen these pop up at all, and I love the colors. They're so pretty, and I just wanted to keep them in such good condition to where it made me feel like it was too hard to use. Like the applicator, I didn't want to put it on my lips. I would just only apply it on my cheeks. So yeah, I am a bit pickier nowadays about makeup. Next, I have two MAC lipsticks. I have this one in the color E for Effortless, and it's a pretty red. I went through a phase with red, and I'm definitely out of that phase now. There's no way I will touch a red anything. It just takes time to blend and apply and lots of precision, and it's just not for me. The second MAC lipstick is in Hug Me, and this is more of a brown lip color that I didn't feel like I always wanted to wear necessarily, so I just never grabbed it. Next is this YSL Vinyl Cream Lipstick. I don't know what color it is. It's such a pretty bright pink, but yeah, the application is just a little harder than what I would like. If I have to sheer out my lip color, it's just a problem for me, so I never grabbed it. And this is also kind of similar. I have this e.l.f. Pinkies Up. I'm not sure if it's a lip stain or lip gloss, but this is what it looks like. It looks pretty glossy, but it could be a stain. But it was more on like the nude brown color, and it was just not something that I always grabbed for. Oh, I have another MAC product. This is a lip balm in Pretty Me Up, and this is just like a really light peach color. I felt like this wasn't like a one and done lip balms like my other ones are, so I never grabbed it. I always felt like I had to add more just to use that product, and that's just not for me. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely been sitting. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I got rid of the other ones and I just found another one, so getting rid of that. I have this lip gloss from Maybelline. This is the Lifter Gloss, and this is a very bronzy lip gloss. I saw a lip combo that I absolutely loved and wanted to recreate, and I did, but it's not like my go-to lip combo ever. So I just kind of had this gloss just for that lip combo with that lipstick, and I didn't grab it as much or use it. And I just found like other products that were just prettier and faster and just one and done. So this was kind of just sitting. I have two lip liners. One is this Jouer Longwear lip liner. It's just like a simple nude color. I don't know why I don't grab this as much. And then last but not least is this Bobbi Brown Romantic Defining Lipstick. I felt like the staying power for this lipstick was not very good. It wasn't as simple as like the Rhode lip liners where they're thick and they're super creamy and just like quick. This one was like a little bit more precise. This formula is very soft, so you have to be more precise with where you place it. It just like glides everywhere, and it just wasn't very fast and efficient for me, so getting rid of that. And that was my entire part 2 of my declutter, my makeup. I feel like I did such a great job this time around as well. I can't see anything else that I would want to get rid of. For now, I feel like we've done a pretty good job decluttering. I'm very happy with the new space that we have created. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will make sure to link the first declutter video in the description box in case you want to watch that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!